YouTube, Shukunshubby here with a review of the Kamen Rider Gaim Arms Change PB01 Kamen Rider Bujin Gaim Blood Orange Arms. So Bujin Gaim is the main villain from the Gaim and Wizard Sengoku Rider Taisen movie era thing. And he was our first Premium Bandai Arms Change figure. Yes, Wizard actually had one Premium Bandai release in Special Rush, and then Forze had the full module change pack going on. But this is essentially our first time where the gimmick figure line was so popular that Premium Bandai had to make their own line to make sure that all of the riders got released. And Gaim has such a huge roster that it was kind of necessary. As much as Premium Bandai items are annoying, it happened. And Bujin Gaim here is our first look. So as with figure arts, the Premium Bandai releases do not have a window to see the figure. It is just a picture of the figure here. You have really, really awesome artwork on the side here. I do love that. And just kind of typical arms change on the back. And the sides here show the blood orange arms on Baron, Ryugen, and Zangetsu as well. Zangetsu looks really cool. So pretty neat overall. I do like the box art for this. So if it wasn't painfully obvious, Bujin Gaim's base body is the same as Gaim's. There are a couple differences. One obviously being the head. It's the same head, however, the black mouth plate down here is colored in. And the head crest has red paint on it, which kind of looks like blood. It's kind of neat. And then obviously Bujin Gaim only has blood orange arms, so he does not have a lock holder on the side of his belt either. But outside of that, it is basically the same color and, of course, the same body that we're used to by now. So obviously being the same body, you have all of the same points of articulation that we all know and love with the arms change line by now. And of course you do have the Musou Saber and the holster for the Musou Saber on the belt here. Now speaking of the Musou Saber, it is exactly the same as the one that was included with Gaim. Just to prove that point, the holster came with it, but here is the one that came with Gaim. So no additional paint applications on there. However, the Daidaimaru included is fully painted. So we have the silver through here and the lighter red silvery sort of accents running through the orange slices. And that is a huge improvement over the just orange one that we got with normal Gaim. So then plus the hilt is painted as well. It's painted green to match the actual Daidaimaru. So that is very cool. Obviously, you can't really swap them because this one is red to match blood orange arms instead of just orange arms. But it is nice that since you are paying the Premium Bandai price for this, that there's a little bit extra paint in here. So here is the blood orange arms, and as you can see, it is the same exact thing as the normal orange arms. However, it is done in red to match the blood orange theme. And it's got all these cool black tribal markings on it. And I really actually like that. It looks very, very, very neat. And since you won't be able to see it all that well once the helmet is on, the helmet inside there has black markings on it too, to match the ones that the helmet in this show has. So that is very cool. So we'll go ahead and pop it on just like we would any arms change release. And then simply unfold. It's been a while since we took a look at the normal orange arms. And voila, we have Kamen Rider Bujin Gaim Blood Orange Arms. I have to say, I really like this. I really like the look of orange arms, but I'm a huge fan of the color red. So this is right up my alley in terms of like. Plus the black tribal markings, I just really enjoy. I think they make the armor pop. So it's definitely a winner in my book. So we'll reattach the Musou Saber down here. And we're good to go. I I really like it. It just looks very nice. Now, there really isn't a whole lot to go over. We've looked at it before with Orange Arms. Shoulder pads obviously do hinder the articulation going that way, but that is really about it. So I do love it. You can take the Daidaimaru, attach it here, so you can wield the Daidaimaru, which looks very nice now that the Daidaimaru is fully painted. And since the Musou Saber hasn't changed, of course we can pop that off and plug them together to make the Naginata mode as well. So he can wield that if you so please. I'm trying to remember if he ever actually used that in the movie or not. He didn't actually get as many fight scenes as I was figuring, but just overall a very nice looking figure. And here are the two Gaims next to each other for comparison purposes. I have to say I really do like Bujin Gaim's color scheme a whole lot more. So overall, while I really like this release, I can't particularly say it's completely worth it. Bujin Gaim before middleman costs or anything like that cost 3,800 yen, give or take. And that's quite a bit more than the standard arms change price. And really the only plus of this is the better painted Daidaimaru. Other than that, it's really got about the same amount of paint details as you would a normal arms change release, which is only about 3,000 yen. So the price upgrade isn't a whole lot, but it's enough to kind of make it not worth it. Plus the fact that this is a Premium Bandai release. For us people that import, you have to pay middleman fees or try to get it off of Mandarake or Yahoo Japan auctions. And as of this recording, he's going for roughly 6,000 to 8,000 yen on the secondary market, which is about 60 to 80 bucks. So he's not particularly worth that price. Now the rest of the Premium Bandai Arms Change line are new molds. We have Bravo coming up, Sigurd, Marika, and Knuckle, and then they just announced Mars, or Maris, and which is Mars according to the English on the little tag, and Kamuro in a 2-pack coming up. So we've got a whole lot of releases coming up that are all new molds, and this one was just a repaint, which is a little bit of a shame, but it was a way to kick off the line, I suppose. So that being said, it's not completely worth the price. If you're an arms change completist, then by all means hunt it down if you haven't already. But if you're trying to kind of space your pickups, this one isn't really worth it unless you're a huge fan of the Blood Orange Arms, which I am. But so if you didn't pre-order this, it's safe to say that's going to cost you an arm and a leg for the arms, basically. So once again, thanks for watching. Take care and have a great one. Bye.